Out of more fallout from a possible mass eviction at an Ottawa apartment building. The plan raising serious questions. The property is in receivership after the owner defaulted on more than $60 million in mortgage debt. But one lawyer says the case is being heard in the wrong court, which could strip tenants of the usual rights. The building on Champaign Avenue in Little Italy has 185 units and is home to mainly students and young professionals. CTV's Katelyn Wilson following this story again for us tonight. Katelyn.
Patricia, that lawyer says the Landlord-Tenant Board has exclusive jurisdiction over disputes like this, calling the Superior Court filing an attempt to bypass tenants' rights, all because the owner is in financial trouble. Muhammad Hassan came to Canada as an international student from Abu Dhabi, hoping to study, work, and build a life. Now he, along with hundreds of other tenants, face the possibility of losing their homes.
The fact of the matter is, it terrified me. And that thought terrified a lot of people. It led to a sort of a mass hysteria, essentially.
On V1, a 185-unit apartment building in Little Italy is under the control of a court-appointed receiver after its owner defaulted on tens of millions of dollars in debt. The receiver is asking a judge to approve a plan to terminate every lease, evict the tenants, and sell the vacant building, all before September 1st. The reason? Mold.
I do have mold. Luckily, it was not that much to make it an everlasting issue.
Testing found it in a number of units and common areas, and the receiver argues tenants must leave for health and safety reasons. But this tenants' rights lawyer disagrees, saying the case should be heard by the Landlord and Tenant Board, not Superior Court.
It's an attempted bypass. The Ontario Residential Tenancies Act provides the tenants with a lot more protection than what is being contemplated here.
He says in this case, tenants are being asked to give up their rights and leave voluntarily. But under the law, they should be entitled to 120 days notice, the right to return at the same rent, and 3 months compensation.
If you're on the landlord side of this, just emptying out the building is far more convenient. But that's not fair. And the tenants have real substantive rights that the province has given them.
We reached out to the receiver and its lawyers, but did not receive a response. The offer on the table, 2 months rent if they agree to leave by the end of August. But with few affordable options out there, many say it's not enough. But if the court sides with the receiver on Thursday, they'll be out whether they sign or not.
Everyone understands what the housing market is looking like right now. Everybody understands what the situation is. I don't have to be a Canadian to understand it's not looking good for anybody.
Well, the lawyer calls this an uphill battle for the receiver. If a judge does approve the plan, he says tenants still have the right to appeal. Many of the tenants I spoke with say they're prepared to fight, and some have already retained legal counsel.